He said, "Where's your visa?" And we said,
"Not possible."
Yeah, pretty much. "Where's your visa?" "We don't have one." "Not possible." They threatened to deport him yesterday for not having the right visa. Oh my God, that was very scary.
Hey, I'm Kieran, and this is my better half Maddie. We both decided to leave the UK at the start of 2023 to follow our dreams and go travelling full time.
This is our Sri Lanka series.
Good morning from Sri Lanka for the very final time. We have mixed emotions today as we are leaving this beautiful country that we've been exploring for the last 2 months.
On the other hand, we are super excited as we're going completely somewhere new. So make sure you keep watching to find out where we're going. A little clue for you, the time difference is only 15 minutes from Sri Lanka.
So we've got a very authentic breakfast this morning. We've got the paratha with dal, one of our favourites. How is it, Maddie?
It's really good. To be fair, we eat this for lunch, breakfast and dinner.
Yeah, it's really good.
Lunch, dinner. It's really good. It's last Sri Lankan breakfast, so
Why not? So we've got the 4 parathas, 5 parathas in fact, with dal curry, 300 rupees. So it's a very cheap but delicious start to the day. So we couldn't leave Sri Lanka without visiting our favourite fruit shop on the entire island. So we've came back to M&M fruit store in Negombo. One of the nicest people we've met so far in Sri Lanka, Talini, is going to make us another fruit salad with the assistance of Maddie.
Okay, oh beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now we're going to take some photos for Talini. We just created Talini Instagram and I taught her how to use it. So we're just going to get loads of photos before we leave Sri Lanka so she can post something every day.
We've just picked up our luggage from our hotel. We've had a pretty relaxing day today, but we're about to head out for dinner as it's coming up to 7 o'clock.
Our flight is not till 3 a.m. so we got good 8 hours to kill. So we're gonna go for dinner, relax before catching the tuk-tuk to the airport. It's our last dinner in Sri Lanka, and guess what? We've not gone for the rice and curry. Instead, we have gone for nice Italian pizza.
We've absolutely loved the Sri Lankan food. It's been amazing. Rice and curry, kottu, paratha, dal, everything. But I thought since it's our last day, we can treat ourselves with something we know a bit more. So myself and Maddie absolutely demolished the pizza. It was so delicious. It's a bit more than what we usually spend here in Sri Lanka, but that's because it's a Western dish, of course. So in total, it cost us 2,800 rupees, but it was really nice. But we did get some Sri Lankan food earlier on, so we'll show you them later on when we get to the airport. But right now we're just relaxing. We found a little place. We've got Maddie's favourite sport on. She's enjoying it, aren't you?
Absolutely not.
So Maddie is just ordering our tuk-tuk that we will take to the airport, so it should be here in a few minutes. So if that was security, that was the quickest security we've ever done. How good was that, Maddie?
Yeah, we didn't have to take any liquids out or anything. Like we have a whole bowl of water. I don't really know. I'm really confused, but yeah.
Yeah, we just had to put our luggage through the luggage detector thing, straight round the other side, and we carry on. Oh my God, that was very scary.
If you don't laugh, you cry.
So basically, we booked the flights as 2 separate flights. So the option to go to Kathmandu for an affordable price was via Delhi. And we saved a bit of cost by doing it Colombo to Delhi, Delhi to Kathmandu. But when we got to the guy there to get our boarding pass, he said, "Where's your visa?" And we said,
"Not possible."
Yeah, pretty much. "Where's your visa?" "We don't have one." "Not possible." So anyway, we was talking to him for a while and we said, we're only there, we're connecting for 3 hours, but he was telling us we weren't able to board the flight without a visa. Well, after a long conversation, we finally made an agreement that if we can check online in Delhi, then we'll get through to Kathmandu. Our luggage is on the way to Kathmandu.
So fingers crossed we can actually check in. He says if you can't check in online, you may have a problem in India. So
So that's just no reassurance. I mean, I don't really want to be stuck in India without visa because he said it's a big problem. But I don't know what's going to happen.
So fingers crossed when we get to Delhi, we can actually make it to Kathmandu. So we are heading onto the plane. We're taking the first trip, which is to Delhi. But we just wanted to reflect a bit on our time in Sri Lanka. So what did you make of it, Maddie?
Yeah, I feel very sad leaving Sri Lanka. I feel like I'm leaving a little piece of my heart here. I'll definitely be returning. So yeah, it's amazing place. It was a lot better than I expected. Yeah, I just fell in love with Sri Lanka.
Yeah, the food was great, the scenery, all the beaches, all the nature, and for me the thing I will remember the most, the special occasion, was definitely all the people. We had so many nice moments with so many Sri Lankan people. A highlight for me was definitely in Sigiriya when we spent the New Year's with the local family. But it's time to move on.
Just made it to India, New Delhi. It's an absolutely surreal moment for both of us. We've been really excited to come here. However, we are not stopping here just yet as we got another flight to catch.
Yeah, we're pretty tired right now, but we've got a few hours to our next flight. But yeah, we will be here again, don't you worry.
We got our boarding pass to Nepal.
Yeah, that's right. Like Maddie said, we are on the way to Nepal now. That was a bit sketchy, I must admit.
Not sketchy, it was scary.
Yeah, well, we landed at 6:30. It is now after 9 o'clock. There was at least 10 people in the
Waiting area,
like transiting, that had been there since yesterday. And people were saying that they arrived, they didn't have the visa, they couldn't enter India, they was given no other option to book an onward flight until today. So people were sat here looking for flights. There was one guy from Nigeria who I felt really bad for him. He was crying because they threatened to deport him yesterday for not having the right visa, but then today they're saying that they can't deport him, so he has to book his own flight. And I think he was panicking about sort of getting back.
But also there was a guy who was on the same flight with us, and he was also booked in to come to Nepal, and he didn't so he was actually very lucky. He was supposed to come to India, didn't realize he can't get visa on arrival, so he had to book flight to Nepal. Didn't realize he needed a COVID vaccination, which he doesn't have, so now he needs to book another flight.
So final flight, Delhi to Kathmandu. Let's do it. We have made it to Nepal. We're super excited to be here. It went really smooth actually. So when we arrived, we had to get the visa on arrival. The only thing is the system was down, but we were able to do it on our phone. It cost us $50 per person, plus a $1 booking fee because we used a card. But then we went straight through. It probably took us, I don't know, half an hour maximum. We just picked up our luggage, which we were a bit uncertain about, as it obviously, the last thing we knew about it was when we were sending it off in Delhi, and they were kind of saying, well, hopefully it gets there. Oh yeah, Colombo, of course, sorry. It's been a long trip, as you can probably tell. But yeah, we're here, new country, new foods, new language, new cultures, and we're super excited.
We have made it to Kathmandu and we are super excited, although we were having a little bit of an issue of getting here as we couldn't allocate our taxi driver, but we made it and it looks absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so we're here for the next few days and we're really looking forward to exploring, trying all the different local food and getting some new clothes. You'll find out exactly the reason for that coming up in our Nepal series. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. 3, 2, 1, namaste for now.